Well, hello there. Welcome to another day in life. I have nothing to say. It's literally 5:14. I've been fighting with my sleep since midnight. I remember the first time that I woke up it was like 12:40, and then it was like 2 or 3, and then it was like 4:30, and now I'm here. I've heard that if you're unable to sleep, it's best to get out of bed. So I did. On that note, let's begin with today's reflection, shall we? There we go. But first, cafecito, puya, cafecito, puya, cafecito, puya, cafecito. Delirious. Delulu. All right. Octubre 17. October 17, 2025, or whatever year you're watching this in. Because again, these are messages in a bottle. October 17th, thought for the day. Okay. What am I going to do today for AA? Is there someone I should call up on the telephone or someone I should go to see? Is there a letter I should write? A letter. Is there an opportunity somewhere to advance the work of AA, which I have been putting off or neglecting? If so, will I do it today? Will I be done with procrastination and do what I have to do today? Tomorrow may be too late. How do I know there will be a tomorrow for me? How about getting out of my easy chair and get going? Do I feel that AA depends partly on me today? Sure. Again, today, whatever year that is, or whatever day that is, really. If you find this and you go through it, you would benefit from it. And since these are inspired by the program, these meditations, inspired and based, um, I am in a way spreading the message of the program. So I am doing partly what I'm supposed to do for the program today. Aside from this, how can I mean, what else can I do to do my part in that program, right? That's the question. And it starts, I kind of chuckled a little bit when it mentioned, is there a letter I should write? Who's writing letters these days? I mean, I do know people that wrote me letters. Um, so people do write letters still, but I found it interesting. I feel like you can exchange the word, exchange, the activity of like writing a letter with calling someone or texting someone or visiting someone or buying a coffee for someone or sitting next to that person in a meeting, uh, taking someone to a meeting, this sort of stuff can help you do your part. You're also doing your part by staying sober because you don't know who's looking at you, who's looking up at you, seeing you go through the day, go through the motions without picking up a drink. You're doing your part just by doing you. It's important for me to remember that. Meditation for the day. Delulu. meditation for the day. Meditación del día. Meditación? It's a strange word in Spanish. Today, look upward toward God, not downward toward yourself. Look away from unpleasant surroundings, from lack of beauty, from the imperfections in yourself and in those around you. In your unrest, behold God's calmness. In your impatience, God's patience. In your limitations, God's perfection. Looking upward toward God, your spirit will begin to grow. Then others will see something in you that they also want. As you grow in the spiritual life, you will be enabled to do many things that seemed too hard for you before. That's dope. The fact that it touched, again, I don't read these before I sit here with you. I didn't know that I was going to touch on the example that we are setting up ourselves in the way that we follow the program. You know, yeah, we're doing this for ourselves, but there's also the possibility of someone looking up to us, trying to get an idea of what to do from you or me or anybody in the program or anybody trying to stay sober or anybody trying not to drink alcohol. Look away from unpleasant surroundings, from lack of beauty, from the imperfections in yourself and in those around you. In your arrest, behold God's calmness. In your impatience, God's patience. In your limitations, God's perfection. So whatever you can't do, give it up to God. And then you will be able to do it. That's what I get from it. Prayer for the day. Oración del día. I pray that I may keep my eyes trained above the horizon of myself. I pray that I may see infinite possibilities for spiritual growth. I pray that I may see infinite possibilities for spiritual growth. I'm heading into a weekend in Algonquin, Maine. I haven't mentioned this here, but I'm in a chorus, and every fall we do a fall retreat, and we go to Algonquin and spend the entire weekend practicing and rehearsing the songs for the next concert that is happening this weekend. I was so I'm not ready to sing this cycle uh, because again I'm a little over 10 days sober, maybe almost 14. And when I was supposed to be rehearsing, I was drinking or I was hungover. I was embarrassed that people might smell the alcohol on me, so I didn't go to rehearsal. I drank because there was interpersonal issues there, so I pretty much laid my own bed there. But again, those are the tools that I have. So that is happening this weekend, and I have a reservation because I wanted to participate. I just wasn't able to get myself ready. Uh, but regardless, I didn't cancel the reservation, so I'm on the fence, deciding whether if I should go or if I should stay. And if I go, do I interact with them? Do I visit, say hello? If so, when? If I decided to go there, like, oh, Jesus. See, what I'm doing is right now, I'm catastrophizing. Catastrophizing is projecting yourself into the future, but it's a catastrophic future, like a future where everything is going wrong for you. So I am on a Friday, 5:25 a.m., thinking of things that can happen on a Saturday at 12 p.m., 12 a.m., either or. And that's not fair because I'm hurting myself by doing so. In the end, I think I'm gonna end up going because it was a very expensive reservation. I mean, it's not very expensive, but it was like $500 to stay there for the weekend. And it's beautiful. Algonquin is beautiful, and I can go on hikes and whatnot. So, regardless of whether I decide to go singing, I know that I will enjoy nature because Algonquin is freaking beautiful, especially in the fall. Speaking of fall, let's fall on our knees and do a little prayer. God, I offer myself to thee to build with me and to do with me as thou will. Relieve me from the bondage of self that I may better do thy will. Show me what the next right step is. And in moments of confusion, allow me a moment of inspiration, an intuitive thought that will lead me back to you. Provide me, God, with the tools I need to overcome any obstacle. Allow me to relax. Allow me to take it easy. Allow me to be a vessel of your peace. Allow me to be a vessel of your love. Allow me to be of help to other alcoholics and people like me. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For that is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change. Give us courage to change the things that we can, and wisdom to know the difference. Thy will, not mine, be done. Hopefully, I take you with me. Hopefully, tomorrow you'll see me in a beautiful balcony overseeing astonishingly beautiful Algonquin Maine. Been there a few times. Never gets old. Really beautiful. Check it out at some point. Anyway, I don't want to keep you here. You may have things to do. So I'm going to move my finger closer to the end stream button. I'm going to press it once. I'll take a sip. And I'm just going to bid adieu. Have a wonderful day because you deserve it. You matter. Go forth.